Hey guys, Healing Seagoat here, doing a unannounced and unplanned reading. There's been a lot of energy going on past couple of nights. I've been channeling a lot of messages, and it's now invaded my sleep time. It's actually going to be 3 a.m. in about 10 minutes here. So, and it's been like this for about a week now. And I'll tell you right now, as channeling and stuff, once you start developing these things, they won't let you sleep until you do. Because I have 2 sleep aids in me, and they're not working. I feel like I have 10 cups of coffee. So I just want to let you know that there are messages I need to get out. This is going to be a twin flame reading. If you have a soulmate, life partner, whatever resonates with you, but particularly I am aiming towards the twin flames. You could be connecting in that energy. It is very strong energy. I've been channeling a lot of the masculine energy, and right as I was taking out the trash in my apartment, I ended up seeing things in the sky with the moon. And what I saw was rebirth. I saw a phoenix. And the phoenix is about everything dying, turning into ash, and rising from the dead. And I feel like that's what a lot of masculine energies are going through right now. The final death of all those karmic entanglements they have, whether it's situations, life partners, doesn't matter. This is it. It's now coming down, and it's causing major shifts in their life, and uncontrollable either. It is controlled either by the tower moments, by the universe, or some of them have actually come into their emperor form, their power, their higher selves, divine masculine energy is like taken over, and now forcing them to really step in and make the decisions out of their heart. It's very interesting from a personal perspective, because that's one of the things that's intervening sleep. People have been feeling sick, people are having sleeping issues, people feel absolutely great, and then out of nowhere there's this hit of achy pain feeling, your heartache, your heart chakras throbbing, some little migraines and stuff like that. It is, and when you sit there and you meditate on it for a little bit, for a few seconds, and you realize it's not your energy, you've been great all day, and you realize that's your masculine, you're feeling, you're connecting to. Understand that that's how strong the energy is. You will start feeling those effects. Let's see. So it's normal if you can't sleep right now. Alright guys, so I'm going to do the traditional spread, but first I want to see what planets are lining up here. Let's see. Ooh! The sun, look at that. These aren't reversed. I don't know why that's in there. It's funny. Well, the sun, so obviously your sun signs could play a role in your life, but what it's really about is your individuality, your self-esteem, your creativity. Yes, a lot of mental entrapment is what I'm feeling for a lot of people, and it could hit you. There's that triangle. I've been channeling a pyramid, and I've been drawing them. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. The sun definitely wanted to come out. And so I see it again, and it's interesting. Anyways, take notes of what you see, guys. There are things when you channel, you meditate, or things you see, it's going to pop out, and clearly for me, it's popped out. Interesting. Definitely a lot of conflicts. This could be you, vice versa. It could be also the masculine, or if you're masculine, it could be your feminine. Some aggression, some arguments, a battle. Like I said, they're fighting karmic situations, and they're fighting for their freedom. They've had some form of enlightenment, and it's allowed them to truly express their authenticity. And right now it's like they're fighting for freedom, whether it's like getting away from a job that's just been overkill, whether it's been a karmic relationship that's mental, emotional abuse, or family drama. Yep, see, look at that, changes. I told you, Uranus is that changes. Something, and Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. Ugh, dramatic water sign, very emotional. So we have emotions and thoughts here. Just giving you a brief summary of what you should be feeling. Air signs, this could be Aquarius, Gemini, and wow, did I just draw a blank? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So what I'm feeling is there a shift in mentality. Like I said, some of them have actually gone in and had some form of enlightenment, some kind of spirituality, expanding. Some of them have gifts. Us twins, you all have a gift. And it seems that they're now trying to master it or come into how to use it, how to harness it for their life set skills. But what I see though is that they've had a lot of mental conflicts, mental entrapments, and that could be their own self-esteem kind of getting to them. That's what they're building on, is their own self-esteem. They're realizing their own worth. They're putting themselves out there authentically. They had some issues, some arguments that they're pushing forward now, but understand that this is something that they're going through. These tower moments, they're probably caused by these arguments, this mental entrapment. You see this person here in the air, you see how her hair is like waved out. When I see that, I'm thinking like them breaking free of the Eight of Swords energy is what I get. Breaking free of deception, breaking free of their shadow, dark night of the soul journey. They're now coming into light, awareness and clarity. That's beautiful. But they do have some changes, some coming out through with duality energy. So changes in the karmic situation, a love triangle situation that are coming through. At the bottom of the deck, you have Scorpio. And it's not to judge any Scorpios, but this person looks very deceptive. So they're coming off someone who was very deceptive, very manipulative, and who put poison in them. Go figure, Scorpion has poison. Whoever has stung them really bad, and they're moving away from that, which is beautiful. And for some, it may, hurt to hear this, but for some, it was someone that thought they were going to have it all, the lifestyle, the money, the kids, the family, and they had no idea this person was wearing a big mask or had another life is what I'm hearing, and then just completely just turn their world upside down. Let's see, and you can actually see him plunging a knife into the ground there, and it's like kind of plunging, to me it's like plunging into their heart. I also noticed that it's violet, which is actually reminding me of a reader who posted an audio, Enlightened Soul, about a violet sword. So I'd read that I would go listen to that again if you know who I'm talking about. It's interesting. All right, so let's put these guys to the side. So I know we're going through there, and we're going to do this Oracle deck. I already shuffled and everything to these. We have balance. Like I said, they're going through a change. They're coming full circle with something. They're starting a new chapter in their journey. You are starting a new chapter in your journey as well. You're trying to manifest to stabilize your emotions, your thoughts, and your physical world around you, whether that's a job, physical ailments. You're starting to come and balance everything out. Perhaps you were giving more to one area than the other, and now it's coming into a nice neutral feeling. And like I said, there's something that's coming full circle, whether it be you, whether it be your twin or karmic, excuse me. Well, maybe you have some karmic cycles you're going through. All right, so we're gonna do Divine Masculine's headspace, Feminine's headspace. So let's go Masculine's headspace. No, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's some mental conflicts. My goodness, no. Sorry about that, guys. Headspace for the masculine. Here we are. Reminiscing of the good times, the bad. Let's see. The reason why I say bad is, well, for one, that was channeled. Out of a toxic relationship, they're trying to think of what was good. When was the last time it was good? And they're also thinking about you, perhaps in dreams. Very emotional time for them right now. Yeah. For some reason, I need to keep that in the center. Let's have the Feminine's headspace, please. Ah, no. Two wanted to come out. I'm gonna put them back. But you got throat chakra and redress and celebration. That is definitely like Three of Cups, great union, victorious. It's like your decisions that you made, certain things you communicated through, it was a positive move for you. And it was something like, whether it was like, I'm leaving a job, I'm choosing this, I'm going towards my life path, I'm leaving, coming out of solitude. That's interesting. So, I don't normally read these in reversals. I don't even know why they're reversed. I don't do that. Some of you have had a lot to think about. Some of you have been studying more on spirituality. Some of you have been coming into your alignment on your life path. And your third eye is just like, boom, like really activated now. You have 2 9s here. It's definitely a very powerful spiritual number. That could be 999. You're seeing 99. You're seeing, when you see 2 numbers, it's usually a duality of like your divine masculine feminine energy is really coming into balance and keeping it maintained. What I'm seeing is a wish that you're trying to fill, and you're trying to fill it yourself. It's almost like trying to fill your own cup, Ace of Cups. You have the solitude, which is something about kind of more so looking into your own information, discovering something. And since you have the spiritual strength in the center, I feel like that's something more like your life path, your spirituality, your religion. It's more like you're reading into the connections of that. Some of you are questioning your religion. You're leaving old religion or religion thoughts behind. Do you remember we were programmed when we were born by our parents? And not to say that they're bad, it's just how it works. And now you're kind of becoming deprogrammed. Some of you are wanting a wish, and instead of waiting and praying, you're going to, you know, always do your affirmations and manifest and ask the universe, but now you're just going to go get it yourself. Beautiful. Love that. Heart chakra is open. So like I said, you guys may be feeling them. They may be feeling you. You may feel pain that is coming from them. That is not you guys. You guys are very much in your power. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You actually are very open to communicate, and you make that known in this card. You have the solitude, which is actually blue, which is the throat chakra. You make that well known, and that is what popped out before. So, but for them, they're still in their heart space healing. In their third eye, they may be seeing things as well. Same thing for you. Like I said, third eye is pretty active right now. Those are the head spaces. Let's go ahead and get heart space for the divine masculine, how he feels about his divine feminine. How does he feel about his divine feminine? Thank you. Obstacles and challenges, but it came out reversed. Interesting. Again, I don't read reverses. I don't even know how these got reversed. Let's get the feminine's heart space. Ooh. Okay. I'll have to balance that out. Ooh, look at her. Look at her. Look at, I told you guys, there's nothing wrong with you guys' energy. It is definitely the masculines going through these changes. Let me get one more for the masculine's heart space, please. One more for the masculine's heart space. Nice clarification. Thank you. I saw that too on the yellow solar plexus. That was my confirmation for that. Okay, 3s and 9s. Look at that. It's a very Trinity energy too. So let's start with their heart space. Their heart space, first off, their chakra's blocked. The solar plexus chakra's blocked. The heart is not blocked, but it's very active. It needs a lot of healing. Communication is now going to be opened up. It's like they're going to express on how they feel. Because if you actually look in their heart, something was dividing them. And look, I just want to point out this really quick, guys. Remember I told you guys something's coming full circle for them and even for you? Bottom of the deck was balanced right, and you saw that ring. There's that ring again. There's a ring right around there. Your ripples, you have constant rings there. And I want to show solar plexus. Boom. Oh, and on your guys' side too. Look at that. So there's definitely, I've been seeing that ring, and what I've been seeing, what I've been feeling is something's coming full circle. It's like major cycles are ending. There's our changings are coming. And we did have the Uranus card, so it does not surprise me. Let's see. For some reason I just heard 4 different changes. Interesting. Make notes of that, guys. So in their heart space, like I said, their solar plexus is a bit blocked, and that's kind of causing them to be a little bit, it's more of a physical kind of thing that they're working on the physical world a bit more. And what they're doing is connecting the broken pieces. So they may have not communicated with you before, but it's like that blue energy there in this is bringing that bridge to be mended together. And that only way that actually happens is like they're trying to mend the connection of what they had. They think about you. Perhaps you haven't been in communication. You guys have been in separation for a long time. I mean, absolutely no communication. And they're now trying to mend that, and the only way to mend that is them reaching out, stepping forward, and communicating. And how you want to see that is you see here the bridge is broken. That's you, that's them. They're stepping forward. Look at the blue light connecting those bridges, coming full circle. It means that it's going to be mended. That's their goal. That's what they want in their heart. It's very beautiful. In your heart space, you're focused on work. You're not even really worried about them, which is great, feminines. You don't. It took so long. This is what I've been channeling as well. The tides have turned. The tables have turned. And the reason I say that is because before, feminines were so focused on the masculine. Goodness, it was always masculine, masculine, masculine. Page of Swords came out so many times. People were always cross-watching, and to the point where people had to make announcements on different readers. I remember this. And that actually has ended for feminists for a while. I mean, obviously, you have some that still cross-watch and stuff, but some used to do it so obsessively. There's even readers that completely did the spying cards and stuff, but just some, I know one, it's very charming though. I think she's very sweet if she does it, because we all have that nosy side, but there were some that were just so obsessed with it, and there's a line that you cross, and that is what I feel. But anyways, you guys have totally switched roles, because we're now there focused on mending the relationship with themselves and with you, and trying to get their life together. You are focused on work. You are focused on what you're trying to build, your empire, your work, your life. You're focusing on yourself, your self-esteem, your creativity. We have the sun out. You're building yourself. You're creating your authenticity again. It's like you're getting to know yourself more. You're leaving things that don't serve you behind. You're now aware of your spirituality, and you're expanding that mind. And this is where that is too. Look at that ring around, and to have the sun there. Again, you're being reborn, and you're getting to know yourself during this rebirthing process. Like I said, that phoenix I saw doesn't just come willy-nilly. No one just sees a random phoenix in the sky. So I feel like there's a lot of rebirthing here from the ashes. And that even if you've done that heavy part, it's still a small boost. Like I said, you're going to be feeling some achy pains, and you're going to realize it's not from you, it's from them, but understand it. What they feel is also a reflection of you. So it's something that you have to work on as well. The mirroring is very strong. And so there's some things you'll probably have to reanalyze, relook at. We are in Mercury, so I don't see anyone reaching out to anyone, so this is not to be alarmed. Oh my God, it's because it's Mercury retrograde, so guess what? Communication is gone. Like, at least absent, and depending on where your sign is and whatnot, there's not really a communication going on. Let's see. Let's go ahead. That's the head, the heart. Let's look at the blockages, what they need to work on. What does the masculine need to work on? What are their blockages? What are their blockages? What are the masculine's blockages? What do they need to work on? Wow. Again, I'm very confused on why these are coming out reversed. Okay. Transformation. I guess the universe has a plan for everything, right? There's the universe right there. There's a transformation coming through, and for some they were refusing it, and the universe said, sorry, hold on. There's like a tower moment there. They say you cannot run away from it, is what I'm hearing. Face the fears. That's also what I just heard. So they're now going into facing their fears. Perhaps they were scared to actually reconnect with you. Understandable. I mean, some of them did some heavy damage and vice versa for you. If you might have done that, and there's no judgment there, but I'm saying that's what probably is taking a lot of courage to do anyhow. Some are going under a transformation, so I'm not looking at this as just a negative thing. I'm also looking at it, they are going through a transformation. I told you guys the Phoenix is here, and there's things being rebirthed. Enlightenment, third eye is just boom. And they're going to surrender. And they're going to look towards the universe for guidance. Some are still in that religious aspect, so they're going to look to their religion for guidance. Either way, though, they're moving towards spirituality and faith, because you have a woman here with her butterfly. She can fly. She's got her little wings, but she still is holding on to the statue, and the statue looks like a god. And it's like she's holding on to faith that they'll show her the way, and that's where the universe is. I'll show you the way. And it's telling me communication. You're going to follow the way of the feminine. They're watching you. Oh. They're watching you, feminines, and feminines, you could be watching them, but the watching is actually helping them, because you're showing them the way. You're guiding them. It's not like you're physically helping them, but because they're watching you so intensely. Why am I flipping this? Oh my goodness. I was just told to flip this. I don't know why. Accelerating motion. I see why now. So there is going to be movement. Or I'm just going to set that right there. Anyhow, them watching you, it's helping them transform and want to take the risk, wanting to mend things, wanting to balance out their chakras if they know things about it. But it's giving them strength. We're going back to what's crowning that energy. It's giving them strength. And again, coming full circle with things they got to take care of. Some of them are now coming into their power for that. That's beautiful. The universe has intervened relationships too. They've gone into, for those who are ending karmic situations, and I'm talking third party love triangles, the universe has intervened and has transformed or ended, in some cases, that energy. This is haunting me too. I'll get to that as the bottom of the deck. The waiting game. Patience. Patience. You cannot. So one thing I learned about this picture, you have to have patience. Again, here's those rings, by the way. And those are rings of Saturn too. Wow, I did not ever see that. Okay, so Saturn is Big Daddy. And so everybody, we all know him as. And that's more so along the lines of karma. So reaping what we sow is also playing a role here. This is harvest season, so now we're reaping what we've sown, whether that's good, whether that's bad. Either the waiting game is over and your abundance comes in, or your abundance dries out. Again, that's just what I randomly got, so I love channeling. No! Wow. One sec, guys. Wow, guys, so that never happens. All the cards fell. It wasn't just like a couple of them. They all fell. Honestly, it's just because these cards are so... I love these cards. This deck was calling to me when I first ran into it. And I remember one day leaving my school. And... oh my God. I was walking away. I was literally made the appointment. I walked away and all I hear is hey. Like, hey. And I'm like, no. And the deck calls me. And sure enough, that my bookstore for the school, they sell tarot decks. And sure enough, the pricing went down. And I'm talking, these things were on sale for 30, or they were $30 in the store. And I grabbed them. I looked at them. They were 17. I was like, oh my God, they're really cheap now. And that's when I knew I needed to have this deck. That's like it's calling to me. Nothing calls you. Nothing. There's no way, it's not coincidence that you're walking in the parking lot. You stop right in the middle of the road, turn around, and go specifically for that deck. And it's the last one. So it's very interesting. So, but anyways, enough of that. Love these deck though. Just a little big for my hands. All right, Feminine. So that's their side. We're gonna get your obstacles on what the Feminine's gonna work on. I did see at the bottom of the deck when I shuffled was a foundation, which was like the Four of Wands. Okay. Some of you, here's that ring again, and here's rings again too. Some of you, rest. Some of you have been focusing so much on raising your vibration that it is wearing you out, and it's calling for you guys to rest and rejuvenate. You may have noticed that like suddenly like you'll get off work and normally you'll be okay with energy, but then suddenly you just shut down. And that is the universe intervening for you and asking for you to calm down. When it comes, especially for light work, there's always, I say yes, there's always channelings and stuff like that, but they're wanting you to rest. And some of you, when you are resting, you're finding yourself having light dreams, codes coming in, light codes coming in is what I'm hearing. And these dreams, it's like they give you answers that you've been looking for, and it causes you to move forward. Let's see. And so what's kind of blocking you, what you need to work on, what's blocking you is, honestly, I don't feel like a blockage for Feminine. It's just keeping yourself in a high vibrational form. That's the one thing I get. You have to keep maintaining your high vibration, and nothing says high vibration like rest, rejuvenation, and self-care, pampering. Nothing. As long as you do that, you will always be successful. And you guys are doing so well. I can't tell you how proud I am of Feminines. Come such a long way. Okay. And like I said, for some reason I was told to flip that over. Accelerate motion. That means something's going to happen. Oh, look at this at. That means something's going on. Something's going to change. This is where we come in and do this. Now, timelines can always change because, honestly, in my opinion, there's no such thing as the future because the future can always change. I could decide I'm going to eat a donut and then last second change my mind and eat a piece of cracker, which would be heartbreaking, but you know what I mean. But we're going to get future possible energies, and we're going to get that for the remainder of November here. This is a lot of energy going in since the portal opened. Honestly, it's phenomenal. Make sure you guys do your affirmations too. This is in the US. It's time to be grateful, giving. Think of a few things, especially when you have those moments where you kind of sink down a bit. Think of a few things. Oh, okay. Think of a few things that you're grateful for when you have those heavy energies hit you. And I'm telling you, just think of 3 of them and your energy starts going down. Beautiful. Or your energy starts going down, your anxiety and heavy energy starts going off, and your high vibration comes back. Let's get the future possible energies for the masculine. We'll do 3 there and 3 for the feminine. Okay, you have 5 of Pentacles. Let's continue that story. I feel like coming out of the cold. Could also be an indication of season, 5 weeks. Ooh, some of them are going to be single in the next 5 weeks. That's what I just heard. And then we got at the bottom of the deck, King of Swords. So some of the masculines are making a decision, and they're making a decision to be single. You have the 9 of Cups here with the 3 of Cups, which means for me that they're thinking about leaving a situation that kind of left them isolated, that had a lot of conflicts to it, that was not serving them. So again, this is third-party relationships. They're making that kind of thing. Yeah, because right under the King of Swords, you have the 7 of Swords. There's like deception, someone trying to get away with something. So they're leaving something sneaky and shady, and they're going to be more on the single side. And for them, I mean, I want to get the feminine's energy too, because I picked up something, but only seeing the feminine side will tell me. Let's Can I get 3 cards for future possible energies for feminines, please? The divine feminines. 1. No, it's too many. Just 2 more, please. 2 more. Here we oh, interesting. Bottom of the deck. Justice. So, balancing, I say karma, truth. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the Emperor. 4 swords. Page of Cups. Some little offers coming in. For some reason, I'm hearing F off. So, I feel like some of you are going to get an offer from your masculine that you're going to end up wanting to think about. Because I have a feeling the offer isn't going to be what you expected. Yes, I can find out I'm still single. This is what I heard earlier, and this is why I wanted to get the feminine energies too. I heard that some of them are going to come back to you, and you're going to think they're single, and you're going to find out they're still in that third party situation. And they're offering you like breadcrumbs, so to speak, little crappy offers. And you ain't liking that, because I feel like at that point your masculine energy comes in and you pretty much tell them to F off and you go into your healing and you just go away from them for a little bit. Some will be professing their love to you, and they will come in honestly and say, look, I'm still in this situation, but this is what I feel. This is what I'm working on. I'm working on getting out of that situation, leaving what doesn't serve me, and going into my own, let's say, single vibe. And that's them offering, although it's small, it's a progress. It's a positive progress is what I feel. What? Oh, so okay. There you go. Another 6 memories of love. You have 2 6 of Cups here. So definitely something from the past. Memories. They're definitely having dreams of past lives. They are reminiscing of what you guys had before. If you had a relationship before, or even if you had a friendship before. This is something that they're definitely picking up on as well. And maybe that's what they're offering as well. Just a little bit of a memory lane trip. They still are coming in. Maybe they come in and say, I still think about you. I'm still in my situation. I'm still taking care of things. But I want to let you know I'm still thinking about you. I still care about you. I still love you. Just I gotta handle my business. That is from the Divine Masculines. So some of them, they're going to be still in that situation, but you may get some communication. Because you have Accelerated Motion, which is 8, which is also 8 of Wands to me. And that means communication. So some form is going to come in. Is it going to be huge? Maybe, but I don't see it. You may be like the little handful. Some of them are still stuck. 4 of Pentacles. I say, but you definitely, I was like, you will get some form of offer. It'll be, albeit like a little small offer. Is it going to reinstill hope? No, because I see you just still working on yourself. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's what I honestly feel from the feminines, which is great. It's not to say we don't care about the masculines, but we work so hard to get where we are that's where we need to be. It's just focusing on ourselves. This is beautiful. I love that about the feminines right now. Your energy is so high that, like I said, they're paying attention to you, and the universe is watching you as well. And they reciprocate that by giving you gifts. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to get one. Oh, so I guess. So I'm just going to get you guys some messages from them. Whether you're masculine or feminine. Romance, I'm not picking that up. Romance strike. So again, they've been having dreams, sexual arousal, stuff has been happening for them. Their heart chakra is stirring, and there's some telepathy going on too, because you have a message. A message for you. I am thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So when your heart starts rattling, that's them thinking of you in that very instant. That is beautiful. Alright guys, I want you guys to have a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate this holiday. I'm very grateful for all you who subscribe to me. And I want you guys to have a wonderful day and holiday. And have fun eating all that food.